I was at the March on Washington on August 28, 1963, somewhat without very much without realizing what would be the ultimate significance of this. I was working with a small civil rights organization in Chicago at the time, and none of the regular staff there could get off to go. So they asked me, a summer part-timer, if I would be willing to lead their delegation to this event that was taking place in Washington. And I said, sure, fine. But that's an indication of how little at the time we suspected the historic quality that this would take on. And then King started speaking, and everything was transformed. It was just amazing. The first moments of his voice, that familiar voice that we all knew, and the power of it, and the pacing, the deliberateness, the seriousness, just suddenly had grabbed everybody and changed the whole environment. And from there on, he took us with him on this journey into his dream and to the phrases and the power and the vision that he was offering. And so the opening of it, which is not very dramatic and doesn't get quoted much, but just the way his presence made that was a powerful experience. Well, curiously, although it's now 50 years since the speech, I never talked about it in my classes or generally in public about being there until the last 10 years. The 10 years I've been at Royal Roads University. This kind of drew it out of me. The interest in the historical quality of it, and of a report from somebody who was there and who's still alive, because 50 years is a long time, that seems to be a very powerful hook to the learners at Royal Roads that I've been working with. So I've learned to use it as kind of a culminating session in classes that I teach about communication, that here is an act of communication that works like nothing else I have ever seen. Words well chosen and well presented can move the world.